Hi everyone, welcome back to Plum Mashable. So for today's video I'm going to be using the Australiana kit from Planners Anon. I've been hoarding this one for a while. Let's go ahead and get to it. Alright, I have not been avoiding this kit on purpose, but somehow it ended up being the last one. So I'm going to use Australiana today. There's so much of this that I want to use, like just a side note. I want to do a whole week using fairy bread, just using the sprinkles, and then this pink, and then this yellow, and then this one. It's just too much goodness. But I'm gonna go with the Aussie foliage and the cockatoos and the galahs and the gold kind of fizzy bit. So this is what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna put this one down first because I want this to sit across here. I don't have anything. I do have something on Sunday. I think I was sort of thinking I'd do it one way, but now I'm here, I'm thinking another. The downside is that the part here that I kind of want to cut is a wobbly thing. So if I do like a flip down, which would look awesome, if I do a flip down, then unfortunately it's going to end up kind of with a funny shape to it, and I don't know. I don't know. You know what? Bugger it. Let's just do it. So I have to imagine I've got to imagine this is around the other way. So where am I? Hold on. I want that to sit on the top, so when it folds down, am I going to get the, alright, hold on, I got to get my brain around the right way. I want this to be when it's closed, and on the inside I want it to be green, I think. This is the other green. I do prefer this green, and I figure if I'm going to cover stuff up, I might as well cover stuff up with this one, because I'm going to use this, I'm going to cut some bits out, I think, of this one afterwards. So, okay. I want this to be the same size as my page. So, get some of this dirty stuff out. So I need to cut it to about there. Doesn't have to be perfect, just going to be close. As long as I don't mess up the fairy bread one. Okay, so I'm going to completely cover up this side, which feels odd, but is just what I'm going to do. And then I'm going to put the washi tape across the bottom. So we're going to stack this up. I showed you this in my last one of using this side bar. I'm going to do the same thing again here with this sort of bottom one. So I'm just trimming, because this one's actually not part of it. So now I've just cut through that with my craft knife. It should be reasonably easy to get up, you would hope. There you go. I can make it look pretty with my scissors later if I need to. Now I'm going to try and do this in one piece, but I'm also well aware of the fact that, you know, I can never get things to sit down straight. So we'll try. And stick that right in the corner. Oh, I nearly did it. I'm so used to working on this side that it just feels odd working on the other. And I will say it's so much more difficult because I'm very distracted by that background. It's very busy. So all I've done is just pushed very gently so that I then can sort of pull it up and move it when and if I need to. And I am using my tweezers just to make it a little bit easier on myself, but you certainly don't have to. Alright, so once that bit's in, then you can start building this bit. Oops, I forgot they're all little stickers. So this will take me a while to build up, but because it's just taking them in and out, in and out, in and out, it shouldn't be too complicated. It's just more of a taking it slow kind of thing. So you can do it in little bits, big bits. I do wish this was white because it would be much easier to see. But anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and put this whole thing together, and then I'll come back and we'll do the cutting. Okay, so I've got all of the stickers on. That seriously did not take very long. But I do want to sort of rescue this little bit on the side as well. So I'm going to do the same thing with my craft knife. I'm just going around the shape of this little cocky that's on the side. Sorry, not cocky, galah. And then just pulling that down. And then I should be able to pick this whole section up as well. Just being gentle across that edge and being very gentle when I get to the top, because I haven't pushed really hard, so it's a bit fuzzy, but that's where you can just grab your scissors now that it's out and just kind of tidy this up a little bit. There's just too much loveliness with these ones to leave them in the book. I can't do it. So I'm just lining that up again on the edge. This has been really easy to line up. Whoops, I just realised I didn't do a very good job of that one. You seriously just line the artwork up and bang bang. It's really, really simple. I've gone a little bit low there, but that's alright. Then I can just trim off anywhere where there is a bit of hang off, which is just this one bit. It still all lines up. I think it's just that there was a bit more of the sticker on that. And then I'm going to trim. I'm just going to follow that line. And then I'm going to go around. I'm going to trim this first. Okay. And then I'm going to go around all of the bit at the top there. And then I've got this whole piece to be able to use as a flip down. Now I'm not panicking too much if I get too close or not perfect. It's just fussy cut around the sticker, on the sticker, next to the sticker as best as I can. Alright, so I have my little flip down. Now it is going to be too small, I know this, and I'm just going to work out what I'm going to do with it in just a second. I just need to trim this. It's just not quite straight. I don't know if it's the sticker or the cardboard, but whatever it is, it's just not quite there. Now it is. So in a second, when I've worked out what I'm putting down the sides, I can start to kind of work it out. But I like the fact that it's not the perfectly straight, because, sorry, not the whole coverage of it, because then you've got the problem of running up across the edges and it's a pain. So I think I want to use this gorgeous washi down the side, because it is absolutely stunning. The downside to it is if you use this washi down the side, that you can't use it down the other side, because it would, all the critters would be upside down, and no koala sleeps in a tree upside down. That's just silly. It's also really silly to not get that straight. Oh, come on. I missed like half of it. I'm going to try again. I'm just going to stick my head right in the shot. I'm really sorry, but I need to get close to be able to see this. Hold on, let's try it this way and see if that makes any difference. Then I don't have to put my head in the shot. think that's better. It's also then going to suit that really nicely because it is going to cover a little bit of it up, but it doesn't have too much white space, which is the thing I worry about sometimes. So we're good here. Just trimming off the excess. I'll punch the holes in a minute. I figure I've got more washi to do yet. And then to have this sort of flip mechanism, I'm going to put this here. So I've got them right up against each other. And I'm going to use this one with the galahs and the koalas. There is a slightly more yellow part of this. There's a very pink part and then there's a very yellow part. So I'm trying to hit the yellow part. And I'm just butting that up against each other. Whoopsies. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to use that little bit of excess that I just cut off and this little bit of pink just to hold this still, because then I can butt that up against that and I should be able to put the tape straight down. Now, this tape is wider than my bottom, so I'm lining it up with my line. And I should, favourite word, should, that should stick there and hold that down. So I can peel this bit up, trim off the excess. Oh, there's that extra bit of washi tape. I knew it was somewhere. I can wiggle this because washi tape allows you to kind of give it a bit of a wiggle. Make sure it's in the right spot. Okay, it's alright. It's just not quite sitting the way I want it to. That's okay. I have plenty of this tape. I have plenty. I have so much Planners Anon washi tape. I can guarantee you I am never going to run out of it. It's going to go bad before I'm going to run out of it. So I'm going to try it again. I'm just going to give myself a bit more space. Because whatever was happening there, it just wasn't quite folding up nicely because I want it to sit. Maybe that's why it's just not quite square. Okay, so it's not quite square. I'm just putting this in the trimmer. And I'm just going to make it square. Check on this edge. Okay. And that's just the wiggle of the scissors, of the wiggle of the stickers when I put them down. They would have been perfect, but of course when I cut them and when I play with them I change it. Okay, so I've got that in the right spot, I've got that in the right spot. Like I said, trying to get more of the yellow. Okay, so then I can trim off the excess on this side. The excess on the other side is a bit more complicated because it's obviously on top of the tape. So I'm just going to grab my craft knife. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm just going to grab my washi cutter. Just line that up and just pull. And that way you'll only see it when it's open, and when it's shut it looks pretty damn normal. That's really cute. Alright, so I've got one side looking good. I've got to work out what the heck I'm going to do with this other side. I'm in two minds with the other side. Part of me really wants to put this sticker and do the same thing as I did before, extend it up so I've got the whole width of it. And then whether or not I put... But see, wherever I put it, it's always going to be too short. There's nothing I can do about that. So then I'm sort of thinking, well, then do I bring up this, because this is going to, it will be still too short as well, and then do I kind of stack it up? I really want to use that tree though. I really want to use that tree. I'm just going. I'm just going to see what I can do. I might pull in some of this sort of washi tape to kind of fence, I guess is the right word, build my fence up a little bit. I do want to use that whole sticker thing again though. So I'm going to help myself right now and just extend this little line. And then I'll work out how to get that up later. Okay, so same thing as before. I guess the biggest thing is working out where. Hold up. I'm going to do this. I'm going to put my what's the word I'm looking for? Oh, whiteout tape. Oh, come on, words. Put my whiteout tape there. I'm going to put my washi tape here at the top because I know I want that. I'm just going to try and make it straight. Okay. I know I want that. And then I can stack this up. So the last time I used this set of stickers, I had it on a flip out side panel. I think I'm happy to lose them this time. I just feel like it will be okay. And I'm just going to build down. So I'm actually just going to use my scissors because my trimming there didn't quite work. That's okay. Just going to run that knife very gently along there. That usually is enough to pull this. I can then put this right up against the top of that washi. Not worrying at all about where the days are because they're all going to get covered. And I'm just going to put this slowly down the edge. I'm just going to leave this extra little bit off. I actually think it's going to end up being okay because I can sort of fill it up with a bit of that fence. But I'm going to leave it because then I can stack it and I know the stack's right. So I'm just going to put all these down and I'll be right back. Okay, so that's all in, and then I just have to work out what I do with this next bit. I think I'm quite happy to put another run of the pink yellow combo at the bottom, and then I just need to find a little sticker that's about that thin that fits. Seems simple enough. Will not be simple, but I'm going to try. Where'd that fence go? That's a big wide bit. I'm just going to do some sticker surgery. I'm going to try and keep this as straight as possible. I could put this in the trimmer. Honestly, with such a small piece, I just don't think it would end up making any difference. So I think it'll be fine. It's going to leave me a tiny, 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 tiny little gap. But I think it'll be okay. I can trim a little bit of this off. So I'm basically just trying to complete this stack as close to without having to cover anything up as I can. And I think that's pretty close. And then I'm going to grab, same way I did just before, just cutting that little bit of sticker down the side. Bit more sticker surgery. Just cut a little piece here and I can trim off the excess in a second. I was too busy trying to do it quickly and didn't do it properly. I don't think anyone is going to look at that closely enough to notice that it's not perfect. And then, because I want to, and for no other reason, and because I've now been through 4 or 5 of these new sticker books and I still haven't used this sticker, I want to use this. I actually think I'm going to go up the side on this one. So I'm going to use it to cover up all the days. So hold on, let's cut all of this stuff off first. Can anyone else believe that we're halfway through the year already? It's just ridiculous. Well, not quite halfway, but close. Very close. And I'm going to use my trimmer to cut this bit off because I don't want to mess it up. There we go. I really like it. And it does feel very right. It feels like it's very aimed at the right, but I think it'll be fine in the end. So I'm going to grab the white out and just white out the June, the Friday, the Saturday, the Sunday. And then go ahead and put this tree up the side. Is it going to leave any room? I don't know. I feel like if I do it, it's going to leave, it's just not going to leave enough room. No, I'm just not. I really want to. I really think it would look lovely. But it's too nice of a sticker to cut half of it off. And if I'm being deadly honest, you know what I should have done? I should have put that down the middle here. But I just really wanted to use the washi because I haven't used it for so long. Feels like forever since I've used the washi tape. Anyway, I'm going to put some more across the top here. This one I'm going to cover so you can see that top corner there. Actually, I'm going to cut it off first. I'm going to have it so that the side washi covers the whole top. So I've just scored that. It's not a big line. But then at least when I put my trimmer here, my cutter here in a second, it's kind of already got something to give on. Makes it a bit easier. And I can put this down at the top. And I can go ahead and put my days down because I feel like that's the part of this that I still haven't done, and if I don't do it soon, it's gonna run out of room before I finish putting all my flips and flops and changes and moves and stuff. Alright, numbers on, days on. I really like this. Just want to put in a couple of little bits. So I'm going to put a couple of these little scripty sticker header things. I'm going to put this one on here for this week. I am going, maybe I shouldn't. I'll bring it down so I can actually see it. So I've got it this week and then next week. And the other one's just going to be, it's going to be this one that says important. Now we're going away next week. There'll be no interruptions at all to videos, but I will have pre-filmed everything so we can go away. And I'll tell you all about it when we're going. But I just wanted to have like an important, like things to remember so that I don't forget. Okay, so now we just need a little bit of decoration here. Just seeing what else is here. Okay, so did I take off any post-it notes? I don't think I did. I think this is one of the quietest weeks of the year, I think. Which is good, because, you know, I'm going away and all, so it needs to be quiet. So we're leaving on Sunday. So I'm going to pop in, ouch, this little box with the mail thing. Go and put it down here. Now I did trim out around those stickers. It's a thing now. I feel like I don't have to, but I much prefer to do it. I think it's a much easy way. I want a slightly bigger box to go on to Saturday. No, the koala will work. It's just like things that Ryan needs to do on Saturday. I still have to work on Saturday. Same way I always have to work on Saturdays, or mostly always have to work on Saturdays. But there will be things that Ryan will need to do. I'm just going to put this little sticker that's just got work so that I don't forget. Not that I would forget. Thursday needs a box. I'm going to use one of these water ones just to break it up a little bit. Thursday needs a box for swimming. And then I'm just going to put a couple of little deco-y kind of bits around now. I want to grab something for this bottom corner. I want this one. I'm just going to move it around just so that it's got some florals in here on the inside, because this whole bottom piece does look really, really plain, and that's okay. That's not a problem. It's just I don't want it to. I'm also going to grab this cute little koala mini, and I just want him to have a little bit less white space, and considering I've cut all my other stickers, it sort of feels, well, one more won't hurt. So I'm just giving him a little bit of a trim, and it's more so that I can sit him sort of in this little space. And this mini is too cute to not use. Just don't want him covering too many of the flowers. There we go, we've got the mini. I'm going to put this little guy here that's going to be my mail list. Not that I've got particularly a lot of mail coming, but it is there. Then I want to put a few more stickers. Where are my sticker sheets? I'm going to put this gorgeous big floral. I'm going to have it sitting up onto Sunday a little bit. And I'm just going to do one tiny little thing, and that's I'm just going to trim off these sort of bits that are overhanging the washi. Doesn't matter if they're not perfectly straight. I just want them to be so that that tape is basically sort of on its, well, cover free. If that makes any sense whatsoever. There we go. And I love that you can see just that little bit popping up. Oh no, I missed a bit. This is going to be difficult. I missed a little bit here when I was cutting out my thing. I wondered why that looked like a shape. Just need a couple of stickers over here on this side because it is a little bit on the boring side. I'm not doing the whole thing this time. I just want just along the log because I want him to sit right there. And grab this little one that's got the wildlife. No, I'm not. Doesn't really fit anywhere, does it? It's alright, I'll go back in the box. I'm going to leave it the way it is. I'm just going to grab my little mini sticker book and put in my daycare stickers and things. Just to finish this off. So we've got swimming on Thursday. And then, oh yeah, sorry, on this one. And then daycare normal days. And then obviously there'll be no daycare next week, which will be really weird. I'm going to put in just a couple of these little ones. Because he's just going to sit there. He's so cute! And I'm going to leave it at that. I did have this thought that I use these to kind of put all over the spot. I just don't think it's going to need it. I think it looks fine the way it is. I am going to do a fairy bread week though in a couple of weeks' time. I'm going to use the fairy bread collection, so stay tuned for that. I've just realised what I've forgotten. It's not going to go into my planner if I don't punch the hole. And now I'm finished. Now I'm finished. It's taken a while to use this kit. It's so worth the wait. I love it. It's very busy, I know that, but I love this. I love the sidebar. The only thing I wish is that this had a flip so that it could have been like the tree on both sides, but that's really it. I love this. It's given me plenty of room to write stuff in there. I can write lists, I can do other things, and I love that they're all sort of sitting along the top and that they're just there peeking at me. I think it's really cute. So let me know what you think. You can leave it down below, or you can find me on my socials. If you did enjoy it, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. There's lots of other Planners Anonymous goodness, including other things used with this kit, already on my channel. So if you want to search that playlist, I will link it at the end. I hope you guys have an absolutely awesome rest of your day, a fantastic week, and I will catch you again in my next video. Sending lots of huggles. Bye!